First down, Vikings.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are back within a couple of the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Lions 22. Vikings 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And shedding through the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 224 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
At the 37-yard line.
That is caught by Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 37 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
To throw is gone. He's got it at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor, 38 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's now 3rd down.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Oliver. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's gone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun on third down, McCarthy. Shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will this... And he lost the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 46 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Vikings 36, Lions 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nifty move. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 234 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3.
Gone.
Brings up second and
A
7.
short pass here taken in by Laporta. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Goff going to shift him around. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
That's another.
Throwing again is Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Gibbs straight ahead. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Gibbs. And this time he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Goff looking to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Middle of the field to Jefferson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3. To the air with McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Naylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the air again, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown!
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Here's first and goal. Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Brock Wright, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's first and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completes this to Jefferson.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on second down.
At the 40-yard line.
An inside give to Jones.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That one complete to Naylor. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This is first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's to Naylor once again. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
First down, Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Super one, cut. Super. Hey, let's go. Go, ground.
Goff now to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.